The Straw Millionaire. In a certain village, there lived a very poor young man. He barely had enough to eat each day. At last, he decided, I must change my luck, and went to pray at a nearby temple. Kneeling before the altar, he said, "Please, grant me happiness." Suddenly, the Bodhisattva Canon appeared before him. On your way home, take the very first thing you pick up. And keep it with care, she said gently. Then, her figure vanished without a trace. As the young man left the temple, he noticed a single piece of straw lying at his feet. Could this be the one? He murmured, picking it up. At that moment, a horsefly buzzed by. He tied it to the tip of the straw, and it flew around with a loud hum. Before long, he met a woman with a young boy. The boy became fascinated by the buzzing horsefly, and in gratitude, the woman gave the young man some mandarins. The straw has turned into mandarins, he said with a smile. A little farther down the road, he met a traveling merchant who was suffering in the heat. The young man offered the mandarins, and the merchant gratefully gave him a roll of fine cloth in return. The mandarins have turned into cloth, he murmured. Later, he came upon a samurai standing beside a horse that had collapsed by the roadside. The poor animal was on the verge of death. The samurai sighed, "I have no use for such a horse anymore." The young man said, "If that's the case, why don't we trade? My cloth for your horse." The samurai agreed, and the young man took the horse. He nursed it carefully, giving it water, wiping its body, and tending to it day after day. Before long, the horse regained its strength. The cloth has turned into a healthy horse, the young man said, stroking its mane with joy. Eventually, he arrived at a grand estate. There, he met a wealthy landowner who longed to set out on a journey. Seeing the horse, the man exclaimed, "Will you part with it?" In exchange for the horse, the landowner gave the young man his estate and fields. The horse has turned into an estate and farmland, the young man said in astonishment. And so, from a single piece of straw, the young man's journey led him to become a wealthy man. The end.